Mike here with Gear Testathon, where we take and test gear to the extreme. Now today, we're testing solar chargers. We've got the Anker PowerPort Solar versus the Goal Zero Nomad 7. Let's do this. Well, let's jump right into it. I've got two completely dead iPhone 6s, a black one and a white one. Doesn't really matter. Let's find out how long it takes these to get charged up. Here we go. The Anker unfolds into 3 sections and has 2 USB ports. The red light will light up once the panel has enough insulation. Now that's a fun word. Once you know you have power, hook up your device and let the magic happen. Goal Zero is a little more involved and offers 4 ports. Chain input, which allows you to connect to multiple panels. Guide 10 port for a super fast charge. 12 volt adapter. And last but not least, a USB port. Goal Zero also has a blue light indicating blue skies and bountiful sunshine. Blue means you are good to go. Now let's see how well they work. First hour was filled with 95% sun and 5% thin clouds. Anker had charged up to 27%. Goal Zero, 20%. Second hour brought 75% clouds and 25% sunshine. Anker was 56% charged. Goal Zero, 45%. Third hour, storms started rolling in and we had 90% clouds and 10% sun. Anker was at 81 and Goal was at 50. Fourth hour, 95% thick clouds and 5% sun. Anker had 90% and Goal Zero 59%. 5 hours brought 100% thick rain clouds. Anker 91% charged, Goal 56%. At this point, sun was too far down and clouds were very thick. Neither charger worked. For our next test, we need some Now, Goal Zero says theirs is weather resistant, while Anker specifically says don't expose to liquids. We all wish we would bring in our gear, but some days you just may forget. Let's see if they still work after a good shower. After a half an hour, Anker had charged 21%, while Goal Zero charged 19%. I'd say they both can stand a little water. For you Klondike campers, this one's for you. After an hour, we set them back outside for half an hour in partly cloudy skies and measured how much they charged. Anker had a net charge of 27%, while Goal Zero had 21%. Both passed the freeze test. Now let's say you're having a nice campfire, your buddy comes over, and they don't notice the solar panels charging on the ground. Now what would happen if they stepped on them? I think you'd be okay. Time for the drop test. Now, the Anker in the instructions you get specifically tell you to avoid dropping. Well, can't do that. Drop test done. Both of them fared pretty good. They kind of have a flexible frame, you know, both of them do. So I wasn't surprised to not see a lot of damage, you know, on both of these. Anker is especially flexible. So, well, next test, here we go. Now, let's dry them out and see how they handle fire. Well, fire's kind of dying down. Let's, whoo. Yeah, that is too hot to touch. Yeah, so was that. Well, let's find out if they still work. We wanted to test a couple things. One, it's 6 p.m. with a low sun angle. We were curious how they would charge in the evening hours under sunny skies. And two, would they still work after being exposed to full water submersion and extreme heat? After an hour of me staring into the fire like an idiot, the Anker had a net charge of 17% with the goal zero at 7%. Now, I feel like I'm missing one more test. One last half-hour test in full sun in the middle of the afternoon. In recap, both panels have braved a thunderstorm, been stepped on, dropped from 30 feet, went swimming in a pond, chilled out in the freezer, sat too close to a fire, and had a 10-pound boulder dropped on them. After all that, let's see if they still work. After a half hour, Anker had a charge of 24%, while Goal Zero had a net charge of 0%. Looks like the winner in these challenges goes to the Anker. You just love animals, don't you?
I just love them so much.
If you're still undecided on which one you like, the Anker has these little holes here. If you wanted to, you can attach them to a backpack, let it charge as you're hiking. Goal Zero has loops, and they've given you 2 small carabiners to help you attach that to your backpack. Kind of cool.
So which one would you choose, Mike?
Great question. Honestly, I would have to go with the Anker. It just gets the job done faster, and I like that. Now, if you do want to pick both these up, I've got the links posted in the comments below. It'll take you right over to Amazon. The Goal Zero is running $64, where the Anker is $60. Also, check out my other videos. You'll love them. Got a lot of cool videos online. And
Don't forget to subscribe.
you heard her. We'll see you next time.